Hey guys, Captain Russia here. Welcome to my channel. This is another recording of me playing Fallout 76. This time this is more of a medium game, mid-level around level 40-50. This is me continuing playing the solo rifle sneak build that I kind of showed a little bit in the beta in a previous video. Hopefully we can get some interesting plays this time. So first thing I'm actually trying to do now is I'm trying to get my camp back. I just logged in and my camp was here last night when I logged out, but I don't see the camp currently present. So that probably means that somebody else spawned in on top on the server and it removed my camp, which is basically how Bethesda made it for the camps to work. Um, I'm just checking out what is here on the map. I do see that somebody launched a nuke. That's interesting around White Springs. I like to see if there's any wanted players, if anybody captured any outposts, because I can potentially capture them as well. So let's see where we can place the camp. It's actually a little bit strange because I don't see anybody else's camp here, yet it won't let me place my own camp. I'm just trying to find the boundaries. Okay, I do see the green line right there. So looks like I can place it here, but not here. Yeah, here is the boundary. So maybe I'll place my camp somewhere over here. Let's see. I just gotta make sure I can actually fit my actual building, which is gonna be stored somewhere in the vicinity. Alright, looks like we're green. I just gotta wiggle it a little bit to make sure it fits. Maybe a little bit closer. Alright, looks like I should be able to place my camp right about here. Okay, looks good. One thing that I find a little bit annoying is that you have to relock your door every time you have to move or replace your camp. It doesn't remember that you had it locked, I guess. But that's okay, that's not a big problem. So I just want to make sure everything looks good, nothing got glitched, nothing is missing, all my turrets are back up. Everything looks good. And yeah, you guys can just let me know in the comments what you guys think about your, rifle build, or if anybody's using a similar, sneak rifle build. I really enjoy mine, but let's see what we got on the map. Around top of the world is actually a good area to farm. Maybe I can show you guys. There's actually wanted player, so I'm probably gonna hit that up real quick first. Maybe we can get some caps. Pay 28. Maybe break even if I can catch the guy.
Attention customers! Monongah Power Plant has experienced an unexpected failure. We apologize for the inconvenience. Rest assured that our maintenance crews are working hard to minimize the outage and safely restore power. Based on
Yeah,
current
so the
projections,
guy's still here, looks like. I'm actually using a lever rifle right now, so this is one of my preferred weapons to the usual hunter rifle that I had modded out. I'm level 49, I think, or I should be hitting level 50 pretty soon, but let's see what we can get out. Maybe we can get some caps off of this wanted guy, maybe kill some mobs, we'll see. So I don't really hear this guy around here, but there's level 40 mob, so he's either hiding or he maybe left already. As you can see, I'm level 49 and I can pretty much two-shot or even one shot if I get a headshot on these mobs, so it's pretty good build, I guess. I like it. I get pretty much a lot of points into perception. You know, my rifle perk cards are all maxed out. You can see it still says caution, which means they haven't actually detected me yet. So that gives me some time to clean the house. Two headshots and VATS is usually what it takes, which is nice. I actually really like this version of VATS because, and I'll probably make a separate video on this, but VATS lets you actually move because it doesn't freeze the game anymore. So you can actually strafe if you want to avoid, you know, some of the damage, or you can do that in PvP maybe. So it's actually not as bad as people point out it to be. Yeah, it looks like the guy is gone, but that's fine. We'll just get some free experience, I guess. The mole rats and super mutants are probably some of my favorite mobs because they're pretty easy to farm. They drop a lot of stuff. I'm actually just gonna speed this part up here. I'm just kind of running around, exploring, looting some stuff. But yeah, the mole rats and the super mutants are pretty easy to kill. Drop a lot of stuff. Drop nuclear waste. And I think the mole rats, they drop black titanium, which is what's needed for the power armor crafting. So pretty lucrative. Let's quickly hack this terminal from a first try. And let's see what we get here. Power core, that's always good, I guess. I don't really use power armor, but I'm sure I might sometime in the future. Duct tape is always good. Just gonna quickly speed up this part. I'm just running around checking stuff out. But let's actually see if we can get some more kills with some sneak shots and stuff and farm some more gear and experience. One of my favorite areas is Pleasant Valley Station and pretty much everything around the top of the world, because there's like 3 camps that you can clear. So let's see. And there's a vendor, so let's see what's happening here. One other trick or tip I guess I could tell is make sure you guys always check out these vendor bots, because whatever nodes, whatever plants they're selling, they're always changing. Even if you server hop, technically I think they even change, so it's always good to check all the vendors. I've seen a lot of posts on the forum, you know, people are kind of confused, they're not sure why they can't find the plans and stuff. This would be the right place to check for plans for weapons, armor, mods, anything like that. So this is the first camp that I usually check out. Sometimes it takes a while, or you need to move a little bit closer for the mobs to spawn. So let's see. I mean, I've seen mole rats, super mutants here. Let's see what we get. I'm actually hearing something to my left. Oh, we got some wolves. And that's why I really like VATS, because sometimes when you get some fast-moving targets, it kind of really helps out. Plus, we're still playing the game at 60 FPS or even lower. I'm clocking like between 40 and 50 right now, so VATS really helps with that. Level 52 with a crown. All right, let's see what we can do here. These guys always drop aluminum and lead, which is good for ammo, so I always like farming these as well. Gauss rifle is kind of decent. This one is lower level though. I got this one at like level 35, so it's starting to become useless, but I think it's dealing hybrid damage, so... Oh, damn. I think I'm about to die. Yep. That's one thing that gets a little bit tricky is when you get stuck on VATS, you can get killed, so... Something to just keep in mind.
I'm not sure.
It looks like we got some wanted players nearby. I gotta make sure I get my loot before they do. This might be interesting. Maybe an opportunity for some PvP to happen. Alright, I got my bag. Everything looks good. So let's see who these guys are. Wanted. I was looking for wanted earlier. Well, looks like they came for me. Level 149. Holy Jesus. Somebody's been exploiting the XP bugs, I guess.
What's up, man? Whoa.
Actually, probably not a good idea.
Yeah, I was gonna be nice and help you, but I don't know why you attacked me. Yeah.
Yeah, fighting a melee is tough sometimes. I should have gotten some range on him probably. Let's see what we can do. Never give up after the first time. Okay, these guys are still here.
The vendor just said, please don't stab other customers while they shop. Well, telling the wrong customer that. Oh, yeah. You want some more, huh? You want some fucking more, huh? You're lucky I'm fucking bugged and can't kill you.
Pretty sure you can kill me, you just did.
Where you going?
There's two of them, level 69 as well, huh? Let's go, let's do this.
Yeah. Now he's stimming, but... Oh, I know it'll do it.
Got him. A Gatling gun building up.
Yeah. 'Cause 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 'cause
It's fine. Let's try one more time.
I found him. Oh wow.
Pop, pop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what are
Yeah, getting one shot is not fun, obviously, but let's go. If I can use this black powder rifle, like I think I might have a chance.
I mean, maybe.
You guys realize that you're both wanted, right?
I'm not.
I've been wanted for about
Yeah, no,
3 hours,
well, I was fighting the wanted guy. I have nothing to do with you.
and
It
you
has nothing to do with
lost.
me, except he's my fucking bro, bro.
And you lost. That's where you
He's
fucked up.
He's a fucking American.
Whoa. And you lost.
That's what's up.
Oh.
That's what's up, boys.
You know you get a fucking buff when you're a low level? No, just low kids get a buff because they couldn't do anything otherwise. The system is so fucking bugged, man.
I wouldn't say that the system's bugged. I mean, it's just black powder rifle and critical headshots will usually do the job, but yeah. Anyway, guys, I think this was pretty fun, interesting experience. I'm still kind of on the fence about PvP. I do like PvP. I mean, I played Rust. I probably have over 1,000 hours in Rust. So I do like kind of survival type PvP stuff. I'm hoping they'll add more in the future to Fallout. Let me guys know what you think. I mean, have you tried any player versus player engagements? What do you think about it? I know a lot of people who play Fallout, they're more on the RPG side, you know, role-playing side maybe, but having some PvP is definitely fun, especially in a multiplayer setting. It's still a little bit clunky, but again, like I said, I hope Bethesda enhances it and adds more stuff to it. So yeah, let me guys know what you think, what you prefer, melee weapons, range weapons, automatic weapons. At this point, I think I'm just gonna try to scout out the area. If if I look back, I actually didn't loot one of those guys' bags that dropped was junk. I think because it didn't load and I was kind of in a heat of a moment, and the server didn't load the contents, so it kind of sucks. I died twice or three times, I think I died, and didn't get any of the scrap back. But I mean, it's okay. I'm still adjusting to the PvP as well. I'm gonna quickly just scout out the area, see what's going on. I think those guys left. So I'm gonna try to go back to what I was trying to do is sell some stuff at the vendor and actually finish off those Mr. Gutsy bots. So everything looks clear here. Yeah, let's finish off these legendary. So another quick comment actually on the legendaries. A lot of people, and this hasn't been confirmed by Bethesda, are confused how like the health goes back once you hit him. What I've noticed, and you can see it here, once you hit him either with like a pretty hard hit, a lot of nuking damage, sort of, the health doesn't go back up anymore. Some people think it's a glitch, some people think it's like lag, some people think their weapons are not doing any damage, but I've noticed this with a lot of legendary enemies. And again, there's different ones, right? Some have just 1 star, some have 2 stars after their name. But what happens is when you hit them, their health goes back, but then eventually you can actually kill them. And I prefer the black powder rifle when I fight those because it kind of lets me get through that phase when they don't regenerate health anymore. But it would be interesting to get a confirmation from Bethesda on whether that's intended. I think it's intended, but it sure as hell confuses a lot of people. Got a legendary weapon off a legendary mob. Yep. So at this point, I'm kind of just messing around with the black powder rifle. It has a really long reload speed. I think it would be nice with like a speed demon mutation, which gives you faster reloads. And I think there's a couple of perk cards for instant reloads or quicker reloads. It's definitely something I prefer in player versus player combat. It's probably not the best against mobs, but I have used it against the Wendigo, and that's something that I actually prefer to use against like hard-hitting bosses and stuff. You can get some nice crit headshots. So here I'm just gonna pretty much just clean up and mop up the area, and then hopefully I'll move on without any further interruptions to the next camp, and we can get some more sneak attacks in. I should probably ditch the Gauss rifle. It's kind of starting to really suck at this level. It's only level 35. It has a legendary mod for double ammo, but I mean, it doesn't really add anything. Gatling plasma mod. Okay, that looks interesting. Okay, I'm pretty much done mopping up the area at this point, so let's head back to the vendor bot and see what we can get there. I think the vendor bot still had some caps left, so
Stop up here before your next kill.
so let's pop in our hard bargain perk just to get some better deals. Always a good idea to do that before you guys, obviously trade or sell stuff.
Reminder, any attempted five-finger discounts will be reclaimed and paid for with said fingers.
Even the bot has a sense of humor, huh?
Vendor not responsible for your safety or the safety of goods purchased. It's dangerous to go alone. It's dangerous to go in groups. It's just dangerous out there. So stock up here. You looking at me? How about you stop looking and start trying?
Alright, at this point I'm gonna move to the next camp and try to get some more kills. Hopefully nobody cleaned it out, so we should get a bunch of mobs. Sometimes there's mutants. Looks like there's scorched here now. Ah, looks like we got level 50. So I think I'll just clean up the area and then I'll worry about the level up. So here's a little ledge that I actually prefer to get onto, and you can snipe all the way to the other building over here. Assuming the projectiles actually go through and don't get stuck on anything. Again, this area is kind of probably one of my preferred areas to farm for experience, because you can pretty much cover 3 camps all at the same time, and you can get a ton of experience. And loot, and scrap, and everything. And there's 2 vendor bots, so it's a really awesome place. Again, at this point, I'm just gonna clean out all the loot, mop out the area. Just gonna fast forward this a little bit. We got some more mobs here that we can clean out. Oh yeah, one thing I completely forgot about is I had the perk, I forget the exact name, but basically it lets me feed on corpses to restore hunger and health. So that's just that's how it looks basically when you press spacebar to do that. Electrified buzz blades mod. Interesting. So here I'm just gonna pretty much scrap everything I have. All the stuff I just looted. Here's one little spoiler alert. So here's a stealth boy over here that always spawns. It's a really nice place to farm them. So around this corner here, there is a power armor location. Looks like this one is Raider power armor. I'm not gonna need it, but for anybody who's looking for power armor spawns or even for fusion cores, this is one of the areas where you can usually get it. Alright, so let's do the level up here. You get another perk card at level 50. Let's see what we get. Armor is good. Full charge is alright if you're using power armor. So one thing actually for my build, what I'm trying to do here, I gotta figure out how the filter thing works. That's another thing that a lot of people sometimes get confused on the forums, is that you can actually pick a special point, but then pick a different perk card from a different tree. So I'm picking endurance, but I want to get a card from the intelligence special tree to finish off my gunsmith. So looks like this is the intelligence one. There we go. So I just picked a point in endurance, then I was able to get the gunsmith card, which I'm gonna finish off, and I'm gonna have maxed out 5 points in gunsmith, which is obviously an invaluable part of my build. It helps with the repairs of the guns. You obviously get the best mods at level 5, and your guns don't break as often, which can be actually annoying in the beginning of the game. Something is moving or flying around. Yeah, a random Scourge beast just pops around. Yeah, so let's check out this vendor out here. Maybe we can get some more interesting plans or just see what stuff he has. One more thing to mention, there's another stealth boy that spawns right here on the shelf. So that's a good spot to always check. Looks like a power armor frame. I actually didn't know that power armor spawns here, but that's always good to scrap, I guess. You get ballistic fiber, which again, another thing that I saw a lot of people complaining on the forums. That's what you need for repairing the leather armor, and
Don't
it's a pretty
forget
scarce
to
resource.
purchase a few chems. Never know when you need
Looks like
them
there's
at a
some stuff that's kind of okay. M79, I might want to get that. I think it's one of the big guns, but I don't really use big guns, but it's okay. Radar motion assist servos, I think that's for power armor. SMG hardened receiver. That's a submachine gun, but I might want to get it anyway. I think I can make it into a rifle, like a single shot. It's probably not as good as my current rifle that I'm using, but I mean, might as well just grab it. Again, every time you guys do any kind of shopping, don't forget to switch the hard bargain per card. Every little bit of savings helps. I just want to quickly scout out the map. Again, I kind of do that once in a while just to see if there's any workshops, you know, which people own what, if there's any wanted people around. And I usually do that before traveling to my camp, or sometimes just kind of at random points during the playtime. I'll check out the map and see what's going on. It's always good to know if there's any, you know, wanted players running around. Looks like we got the usual random visitors at my camp. And looks like this one's bugged out. Really bugged out. It's stretching and flying in the air all over the place. Well, nothing that VATS can't solve. Or maybe my turrets can take care of it. Let's see. Yeah, that works. Anyway, I'm pretty much ready to wrap up. Sorry if this is kind of a longer video. I just wanted to kind of show hopping between a couple of those camps to kill a bunch of different mobs. We pretty much just got mole rats. We didn't really get any mutants in this session. And a bunch of random like scorched and stuff and just animals. I think since I hit level 50, I'm gonna try to check if all my weapons are up to the par and just check everything in general that I can make. I mentioned to you guys how important it is to just hop through all the vendors. You can see I have a bunch of different schematics, a bunch of different plans already. The grenade launcher I recently got. It's actually going to be interesting to play around with that. And explosive perks. I got a bunch of machine guns which I can make, you know, short hunting rifle, black powder, snub nose pistol, a bunch of other stuff. Obviously the combat rifle that I've been using. So what I think I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to remake. Yeah, this one's interesting too. The radium rifle. I have no idea what it does. I think it does radiation damage. But I'm gonna remake my short combat rifle and get it to level 50 because I just hit level 50, so that's gonna help me out. Pretty much be maxed out for that level. It's a decent weapon for kind of medium to close range. I don't really use shotguns, so that's pretty much my go-to. whenever I'm up close and personal. So I'm just gonna do my usual, get the highest damage, probably go with a hardened receiver. At a medium or long barrel, we'll see. I'm still kind of experimenting which barrel is to be the best, I guess. I guess I'll go with the Aligned is the best one for the class, or best in slot, so to speak. So I'll probably go with Aligned long just to see how it is. Let me guys know what you use. Like obviously for sniper, rifles, you want to use long barrel, but what do you guys use as a weapon for like up close? Do you use shotguns? Do you use a modified, hunting rifle, handmade rifle? Do you use short barrels, long barrels? What do you use for stocks? Short stock is kind of nice for if you're just kind of shooting without aiming. And obviously, a longer stock is good if you're trying to aim down the sights. So let me know, guys, what you're using. What do you prefer? Leave some comments below in the video. I think I'll go with a forceful stock just to see how that goes. And I think I'll go with Swift magazine just to get some extra ammo. Sometimes I don't like reloading too much. I'll go with the reflex sight. Not enough adhesive, obviously, for the suppressor. I'll try to farm that up probably in the next play session. But yeah, that's about it, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up for this video. Again, apologies if it's a little bit longer than I expected. Let me know what you guys prefer to see. Let me know what builds you're using. Do you like, sneak builds, sniping builds? Do you like automatic weapons? What do you think? Any comments on PvP? Obviously, welcome. I'm still exploring it, but I would like to do more PvP in Fallout. Obviously, I'm a big fan of full loot PvP kind of games. Again, guys, thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you like what you see. Let me know what other videos or what other topics you want me to cover, and I'll see you next time. Captain Russia out.